Hello everyone, and welcome again to our weekly streams, Expert Online. These are the streams that Internet Vikings as a company we do each and every week on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central European Time to share with you guys the knowledge within the iGaming industry. And my name is Sofia Nadievska. I'm digital marketing manager here at Internet Vikings, and today I'll be joined by Vlad Chuiko. He is a senior NOC engineer. So, hello, Vlad.
So, hi Sophia, hi everyone. Hope, guys, you will enjoy our stream.
Yep, me too. I hope that too. And just to update you a bit, if you're joining our stream for the first time, we at Internet Vikings believe into enriching the community by sharing the knowledge. So we are really grateful for the feedback we've got so far, and we hope we are going to get even more positive responses after each and every stream. Thank you guys for watching us and for supporting us. So that's it. Without further ado, I would really love to know what are all these support protocols, what are the challenges you guys are facing. So let's just get straight to the questions, Vlad. And my first question is actually, what is that you do? What does NOC Engineer stand for?
So basically, NOC Engineer stands for Network Operation like Center Engineer. So actually, what it means that you're an expert in everything that's related to like network management and keeping it 100% uptime. And basically, that is what we are doing. Uh, more than that, in Internet Vikings, we are in support team are the ones who are sitting on the other side of the screen when you are sending an email to support at internetvikings.com. So we are here for you.
Nice. Nice. And since you mentioned the kind of like a team, the support team that your guys working at here at Internet Vikings, how do people in the support team work? What are the procedures? What are the routines? How is it going for you guys?
Okay, talking about like specifically about the hosting, it is a tricky question because there are no strict procedures for hosting. What I mean is that there are surely some like general ones about how we should process new orders, how we should proceed with cancellations, etc. We have some purely technical guidelines about how something can be done on the server, but the thing is that they cannot be applied in 100% of the situations. It is just not possible to create some strict procedures about how something can be done, like from the hosting side of the question. There are always several ways of solving these puzzles, and our work is to choose the optimal like way to solve this puzzle. So how do we choose them? It's pretty simple. You should take into account lots of small things, like if there will be any downtime, and if there will be, how much this downtime will be, like what is the backup plan, what we will need to do if we need to perform some further changes of the solution that we had given. Like we should always evaluate how painless we can manage what we've done before. Like mm, exact exact these things are the things that make your work like really comfortable. What I mean is, since there are no real restrictions except for common sense, you can do what you want. Actually, it leaves you some space for some creativity, some imagination. I would like to say, like, you can just do it manually. You can like show some skills and apply some automation. You can like Google after all and try to find if someone already did something similar and try to apply their solution. That's pretty much it. Like, to sum this up a bit, like working in hosting and with hosting always leaves you some space for your own ideas and for creativity.
Nice. That's very nice that you mentioned the specifics of the work with the hosting, like within the this industry, like as a hosting provider and as a hosting services we provide. What about the support team? So, how does your day-to-day life look like? What are the specific tasks maybe you're doing or routines?
It's pretty much simple because much of your time is just processing tickets from the clients as we are talking via email. So you're just opening our like portal, you're grabbing some ticket and trying to figure out how you can resolve this. Usually, like about maybe 90% of the time, uh, you cannot solve it on your own, except for the cases that are really common. So you need to dig into it, maybe ask someone for help, and maybe discuss it with the whole team. So about what is the best solution we can give here, or maybe we can propose something opposite to our client that can fit him better in this particular situation.
Nice. So it's kind of like a teamwork.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
always pleasant to know that a big team of professionals are working on your issue, and it's always like the team solution is always the best one. That's true. uh, Perfect. You also mentioned the specifics of working like with the hosting services. What are the specifics of working in the iGaming industry, like overall? What makes it different from any other industry, like the support in the iGaming industry?
Well, so what I've noticed is that the most important thing for our clients is the SEO ratings. Uh, to be honest, and unfortunately, there are two of them. Uh, SEO is one of the things that we, as a like hosting support, let's call it like that, cannot help much. Yeah, like indeed, we can apply some changes at the server level, but as far as I know, SEO is more about the content of the website, the links that are placed on the website, and such stuff. One more thing I can emphasize is the amount of data we are working with. Like our customers usually don't have like one or two websites. It's much more exactly the amount of the websites we are working with like opens the door to show some of your like coding automation skills, or like to just optimize your work and don't spend long hours doing the same thing 100 times.
Nice. Thank you. Uh, I also had a question, like since you were working in the support, so you for sure you face a lot of people on a daily basis, right? Maybe you could share about the most challenging situation you've ever been at, or maybe like yeah, more maybe most challenging the situation or some crisis that happened, and how did you handle it?
Okay, we had a case like 2 months ago, something like that, where we were forced to change about 1 to 2,000 IP addresses for our clients. I mean, for different clients, and it was kind of a tough task. So the first thing to do was to like email our clients to buy them some time to prepare for any possible downtimes. It also gave them an opportunity to request some specific time when we are allowed to perform this change, so outside their business hours, to less the impact on their like business. Um, one more point I've noticed while doing this task is you should be very accurate while dealing with IP addresses, because they look like very similar to the human eye. For example, if you used one IP address on the server for like private name service registration and used another one very alike, like they differ in one number, you will start like a chain of mistakes. So you will take a really long time to unravel it. Okay, what else? And talking about the exact same case, uh, when we were like replacing IPs on the client servers, we were noticing like different small issues, like some kind of broken website or like outdated PHP version, outdated OS version, or something like that. So these are small issues, but they're still to be addressed because it can be a security breach, it can improve website loading speed, etc., etc. Like all in all, we did all these changes in like 3 days and got, I believe, only one concern from the customer. We handled it as well, for sure. Like we worked for some extra hours during it though, but uh, but we had a couple of beers when it all was finished.
Good job, guys. Good job. And I guess the client really appreciated that you were working outside your working hours just to ensure that everything is done uh, at the time he asked you to. So good job. This well deserved.
Most of the clients haven't even noticed that something changed for them. To be honest, like they, okay, we are changing. Okay, like do we need to do something? No, you don't, and they're fine with it. And I believe that it is the best like options that we could have given them.
Yeah, that's true indeed. If I were a client, I would want it, like while I'm sleeping, someone did the entire job and everything is done and I'm like, okay, I have some business to do, so that's very good not to micromanaging. Good job, guys. And I have a last question to you. Is actually if you could share like some tips and tricks from the support team, anything interesting or something you wish you wish say to our viewers.
Okay, maybe it won't be a big secret, but I bet you ever noticed that that the replies from the support teams like all over the world may sound kind of robotic. So it is partially true, to be honest, because like all of the support teams in all companies, I bet, have some kind of predefined answers. Why we are using them? Because like mostly we are using them when we need to explain something difficult, and instead of typing the same thing like for 10, 15, 20 minutes, you can just press a couple of buttons and you are cool. Like indeed we do read what we are sending like before actually send the email and adjust the actual reply to the situation, but still we do use them. Like another thing we're using a lot in our work is some kind of small automation scripts to let the time this daily routine, so you can work on other tasks that can be like more important instead of doing the same thing.
Sure, saves time and money.
Yes.
Which are precious. Wow. Thank you so much, Vlad, for joining us today. I've enjoyed a lot, and I'm sure our listeners and our viewers enjoyed too, like diving deep into this world of support. Yeah, like customer support world. And we also got to know what does NOC Engineer stand for, and this is like this is important, at least for me. I love learning new things like this. So thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you everyone for watching us, for listening us. See you next week, same time, same place, here Wednesday, 3 p.m. actually, Central European time. Thank you so much and see you soon.
Bye everyone.